Taurus, welcome to your New Year's reading. Emphasis on the new. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. You know, we're looking at New Year's energy today, but there are some things, honey, there are some things that will never change. The energy of my neighborhood being one of them. Some things never change. Oh, honey. Well, yeah, there you go. Once more, my neighbors are making offerings to Our Lady of Perpetual Lawn Care. Not sure if you can hear that, but that was quite timely. Once more, your message has been blessed. Some things never change. But we can, you know? We can. And that's the whole idea. What are we looking at in the new year? So let's go over your board real quick. The Wheel of Fortune, all-encompassing. The changes that hopefully we can expect in the new year as it concerns our Ace of Swords, our particular thought, our truth, and our action. Our Ace of Wands, our passion, our inspiration, our light of pathway. Ace of Pentacles, our good investments that could enrich our lives. The Ace of Cups, our particular heart space, what's going on in there for the new year. And then also you, the Hierophant, yes? But first we're going to start by pulling you a general overview card. No sexy outfit today. Speaking of new, I did something that was kind of a compromise between presentable, but also gym ready. Went back to the gym, started taking up new classes. Love it. Love it. Speaking of changes, you know, it was time and it feels good. It feels great. And I hope that you're in that place too, where you are ready to take on some new goals for yourself and cycle through some things. So the world, beautiful, opening up. What needs closing? What needs opening? What am I open to? And then the world also being very advantageous for this time frame in terms of end of year, at year's end, as I often call it, the end of December as we open into January. Now, the timing is now. The time to open up and for other things to close off, knowing which is which. And that's always a good energy, you know? As one door closes, another opens. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's take a look. Show me that. Ace of Swords, please, for Taurus in the new year. Thought, action, thought, action. Thought, action for Taurus in the new year. Ace of Swords, please. I don't know what they're cutting. I don't know. Honey, the temperature has not been above, like, I don't know for how long. I don't know what grass there is to cut, but bless them. Some people are so habitual. There may not be much there to cut, but I'll tell you what. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Show me that Ace of Swords, please, for Taurus. Thought and action for Taurus in the new year. Thought and action for Taurus in the new year, please. Thought and action for Taurus in the new year, please. Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, Strength. Oh my, you might have some strong Leo in your chart yet. I haven't done theirs yet, but still. Okay, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, Strength, beautiful, confidence, energy, vivaciousness, strength of will, character. Oh my goodness, ambition, drive. You have something here that you have already begun to process in terms of an investment, Page of Pentacles, and as you continue to seek that particular truth and or action, you are moving into it with a certain level of virility, ambition, drive, and strength. Just like, I got this. Your energy is telling me, I got this. I want to know more about what that is, but you are telling me I am into this, I have energy for this, I have drive towards this particular thought and action. I want to know what this is. Show me more. What is this? I like it. You had a thought that occurred to you, you begun to invest in it, and now you're showing me a great deal of energy and stamina to pursue this. What is this? Your energy's picked up remarkably. I like it. And it feels good, honey. It feels good. Goodness, talk about health goals. Some of you have gotten back into your physical energies quite strong right here. So some of you have recently determined to start taking better care of yourselves because your confidence is up, your drive is up, your energy's up. Look at that. Knight of Swords. The Lovers. Wow. Wow. Well, no wonder you feel so good. Ooh, we got a little somebody. We got a little somebody. We got some energy for. Oh, Taurus, honey, slow down. Yeah, no. I would tell Taurus to slow down. That's hilarious. No, this is great. I love this. It's like, oh, your energy. It's clear. There is a thought, rather, someone in your mind that's clear as fucking crystal, my friend. Ace of Swords, and you know it. They have your energy picked up. You're glowing. It's like you're taking care of yourself. You're preening. That King of Wands, he likes to look good, you know. The King, Queen of Wands, they like to look good. Strange. Look at you. Honey, slow down. I haven't gotten even to your Ace of Wands yet, or your Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, honey, slow down. No, that's good. Keep going. This is an unusual speed for you, but I like it. You know, that Knight of Swords is taking action. Oh, he's hauling ass. Woo! Oh, goodness. Who are you talking to? Who are you taking action towards? I don't know, but they're on your mind. I like it. So in the new year, you got some good new year energy here. Oh my, yes. They seem to have your attention. It's looking like the process has begun with the Page of Pentacles. If not yet, again, towards that New Year's energy, which is what we want. This is going to be as future-oriented as possible. Yes, I will see elements to the past, but I won't dwell on it. The focus here is in the new. So you have a thought to you that's clear. Like I said, it's pink crystal. Okay, and it's also not just our thought, it's our action as being backed up by that Knight of Swords. Like, I gotta take action towards that. I love it. Once Taurus knows what's up, they know what's up. I don't know who you're moving towards at breakneck speed, but it's fantastic, honey. Your energy's glow. As soon as I got those King of Wands, oh, strength, oh. Taurus's energy's up. It's on point. You're feeling your passion. More to the point, you are feeling good. You have a certain level of confidence. You have started speaking to someone. Now, which way that communication's going, you outward towards them or they towards you, I don't know. But your reaction is fast. Like, oh, no hesitation. The Knight of Swords doesn't exactly suffer from hesitation issues. He kind of just goes. I don't know. Oh, honey, slow down. You might scare him. Look at that. For you, that speed, wow. Honey, that's amazing. Look at you. You're all getting primed up and ready to go. It's almost like you got a date. It's like you got a date for the new year in an almost literal sense. Wow, I don't know who you're talking to, but you're dressed up and ready to go. You're glowing. You have a lot of virility in you in terms of, I'm into this. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel strong. Hell yes. Hell yes. So that little page, introductory, possibly some communication here. The thought is with you. The action is with you. Stay in that energy. So I don't know who you're reacting to. I'll try to do a time check. Again, this is New Year's focused. So we might be doing this or interacting with this person, connecting with them, meeting with them, something like that. Again, literally in January. It hasn't happened quite yet, but it's on the precipice of it. I see it coming in. I feel it's coming in. And I don't know if you know about this yet, but you look good. You're looking really good. You are. And you're reacting strongly to someone. It's like, I like it, I love it, I want more of it. Oh, honey, I can't wait to check out your Ace of Wands. Speaking of which, let's do it. Let's get in your Ace of Wands. I like this a lot. Look at that. No hesitation. No hesitation. Your passion's on point. Why? You look so good. And I mean physical. Your physical energy is so strong. I like it. You want to dress the looking way, a certain way, and you want to present in a certain way. And I don't know why that's coming across so strongly, but it is. It could be a New Year's party. It's not quite like that. I'm trying to dial, like literally I'm trying to dial this in. It's anticipatory. You're either going to extend your communication to someone and you're going to mean it. It's sincere. I'm into this. I want to make this happen. Or it's being presented to you and you just glow up. I can't quite tell which way it's going, but it's your particular radar on your Ace of Swords. So that tells me your energy is planning to go outwards, okay, as opposed to being the recipient. But of course, take it, resonate, save it does not, in reverse energies as it applies. But it looks like you're anticipating it. It does look like you're anticipating it. You're trying to open a cycle. I don't know who's hitting your radar, but you will relatively soon. Your energy looks so polished. It looks so polished. Well, I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to take care of that. Taurus is saying, yeah, you are. I love it. You look great. Your energy looks great. Your passion's on point. Your strength is on point. Some of you, speaking of going back to the gym, you might have done that because literally strength is backing up the King of Wands. So this is great physical energy. So when I'm telling you physically you look great, your energy's coming off in your physical world very strongly as being potent, charged up, passionate, ready. You're on this. It looks like you are trying to present yourself to someone. So again, it looks anticipatory to your part, like I'm going to introduce myself to so-and-so, or I'm anticipating something with so-and-so, or I'm going to put myself out there to so-and-so. Again, it could be on the receiving end, but the way that it's almost looking planned, Ace of Swords, your particular truth as well as your action. I mean, there's the truth, there's your action. It does look like your energy is getting ready to put itself outward to someone. So I say good on you, honey. It looks great. You look like you're ready to rock, so I say roll with it. You look good. You look really good. I like it. I do. I'll see if I can get a little bit more on who this is. I don't know if you know who they are yet, but you seem to know. Like I said, it's really crystallized knowledge to you. Ace of Swords. It's like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm ready. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going to start a conversation with that person. I'm going to do it. It's a little bit more than that. It does look like you're actually getting ready. I don't know why that physical presentation is coming across so strongly to me, but it is. All right, show me that Ace of Wands, please. Some of you might be showing off your physical powers to somebody. Show me that Ace of Wands, please. The passion, the inspiration, the light of path. Show me for Taurus in the new year. Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. For Taurus in the new year. Show me. Ace of Wands, please, for Taurus in the new year. The passion, the inspiration. Show me. Yeah, you opening up some cycles, honey. Seven of Swords. Some doubts here. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. The Hermit. You've rested on it. You've rested on it for a while. You've given something to do with your passion, your inspiration, a great deal of rest. Virgo, that's hitting me really hard. It could be that you are connecting with a Virgo. It doesn't feel like that. This is coming from within. You might have some Virgo in your chart then. Regardless, that doesn't matter. You've rested on this. Your passions, specifically, you've rested on your passions. You've had doubts in your mind. Seven of Swords. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. The pleasure that you have, that you receive, that you want to feel for yourself, that you want to experience for yourself. You've rested on it. You've healed from it. So it's kind of like this passion energy I'm seeing from you with strength. The King of Wands. Those two together, gorgeous. You've rested on that. You've rested on your passion for a while. It's been under a state of contemplation, quite possibly back in or since Virgo season. There was a delay here in your Ace of Wands. You've been holding back. The timing's not right. It's not that you don't have it in you, the Nine of Cups. It's kind of like this exploratory energy of what do I want? What do I want to experience in my wish fulfillment? Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's just on a much smaller scale, as opposed to, say, the stars. But Nine of Cups, it's like, this is what I want to enjoy within myself and with someone else. In this deck, this is the Tarot deck of Sexual Magic, respectively. The kind of pleasure I want to experience within myself and with someone else. What does that look like? What does that feel like? You are very sensual driven, as you are ruled by Venus. So this is a very sensual thing for you. I have experiences that I know are unique to me and what feels good to me, and also how do I experience that with someone else. So you've been withholding your Ace of Wands for a while. You think about it, you doubt it. It's kind of like, can anyone ever really match me in that way? I don't know. And sometimes Taurus, honey, for Taurus signs, they can have a lot of critical doubt within them. So seeing the Seven of Swords for you, I can't say I'm not surprised. I mean, sometimes it can override you and kind of delay your energy until you feel more comfortable with whatever it is that's going on in your environment. And like I said, when you make up your mind, classically, when Taurus makes up their mind, you make up your fucking mind. The hesitation goes away. But you can hang back in this energy of, I don't know, maybe not. Not today. Delay. I don't know if that's right. The thing is, you are actually well acquainted with your Nine of Cups. This is our personal pleasure systems, our personal sense of wish fulfillment. And when it comes in the form of pleasure, particularly as passion is concerned, I know you know how to please yourself. The real question here, and again, in terms of that passionate energy, the emotional energy, the sexual energy, you know how to please yourself. The question here within you has been, can anyone match me though? You know what I'm saying? This is unique to me, and I know I like to experience this, but there's no guarantee that I can sync up with someone else in that way. And it feels like somebody hasn't been syncing up with you, or you haven't been able to sync up with anyone in that way for a long time, where it feels like someone can kind of match you in that way, emotionally, sexually, or otherwise. So then that would explain then why your passionate energy, your Ace of Wands energy has kind of refrained, why it's kind of held back. It's in that place of contemplation. It's like, you know, I'd rather withhold my energy and keep it to me than kind of half-ass share it with someone else. You know, finding someone more like me on my level of Nine of Cups, it's been more of a miss than a hit. I'd rather just keep my energy to me until I find something so outstanding that there's no doubt in my mind. So it's looking like in the new year, this kind of withholding energy where, you know what, I'm not putting it out there because I haven't been inspired in that way. I haven't met someone like me. I haven't felt that inspiration of seeing that spark in someone like me in a long time. So I'd rather just keep that energy to myself until maybe one day. And it's looking like that one day is coming up. So, wow. Here we have the classic kind of Taurian, I'm hanging back, I kind of doubt this. I have the energy, I have the feeling, I have the inclination, I have that sense of spark, I do, but in the absence of meeting someone or not meeting someone like me, I'd rather just keep it to myself. And I'll trust that when I know I've met someone correctly, I will move towards them, and so you have. So I don't know who you're IDing here, but it's a solid thought in your mind that you are taking action on in the new year. Like I said, your energy is getting all spruced up, you're all cleaned up, you look good. It's almost looking like you're wearing a suit. I don't quite know how to explain that, but your energy is coming across as very formal, physically. It's beautiful. It's like I want to be taken seriously, so there. I like it. I don't know. It really is preparatory. I'm going out there and I'm getting that. So in your Ace of Wands, it's been a kind of slow contemplative process for you in terms of I have these passions, I have the desires, but I'm going to sit on them until I feel inspired to move. And that's very Taurus. That's very, very Taurus. Again, very strong inclination in you. But it's like, again, Christina, until I'm matching with somebody on that frequency, I'm just not going to bother. I get that. I respect that. I understand. I understand. Is there anything else, please, about this Ace of Wands? Is there anything else, please, about this Ace of Wands in the new year? It's looking like you will be vibing with somebody pretty soon. And I can see the hangback energy. I can. It's kind of like, until I find someone like me, Christine, I'm just not going to bother. Yeah, I know. I understand. I like it. I do. I understand it. You are highly sensual, I'm saying that. You are also, you really have a strong sense of how to fulfill yourself and your own needs emotionally, sexually, or otherwise. But the idea is like, I'm not going to share that with somebody until I find someone more like me. I get it. And you is. Anything else, please? Anything else, please, about this Ace of Wands that I should know about in the new year, in the new year, in the new year, in the new year, so I can kind of see where you've come from. And here you are making a declaration. Like, I think someone fits that criteria, Christina. I'm pretty sure that person meets that criteria. I don't think you'd be moving so fast otherwise, honey. All right, anything else, please, about that Ace of Wands? In the new year. Ooh. 24th for some of you might be important. Of what month I could not say. That hit me funny. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty much what I've been speaking to. You haven't been able to get on the same page with someone else, anyone else, for a long time on the emotional level. There's been this kind of low-level hum of disappointment in your energy as it relates to both your heart as well as your sex. It's both. And it's that kind of thing, especially with fixed signs. In fixed signs, we're accused all the time of being picky. Oh, well, excuse me for knowing what I want. Some people call it picky. Other of us call it standards. Okay? So somebody either meets the standards or they don't. I'm just looking at a Taurus who's like, I'm not going to bother until I know there's something worth bothering for. That's it. That's all I'm saying. It's not that you have a lack of passion. It's not that you have a lack of love. On the contrary, you have a lot of it. It's just like, but I just don't want it to go escaping. You know, I don't want to just go putting it out there for the sake of it. That's kind of boring. It defeats the purpose. And I want the special thing. I want the special thing. I want the special thing that feels like it's right for me, that it calls to me, and that it's a driving force for me. I want to act towards it on total instinct and intuition and not just going through the motions. I'm looking at a Taurus. I don't want to just go through the motions. It has to be special. It has to be unique. Otherwise, there's no point. I understand. And it's like you're tired of being emotionally disharmonized, not with anyone specific, I believe, but just in the general sense. That speaks back to this. Because guess what I just saw when I went, ooh. There's that Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. You want something special. You want something that's unique to you, that makes you want to get up and go for it, man. You know what I mean? That's what this is. You've identified with your particular Ace of Swords an undisputable truth that there is someone here that's like worth the drive, they're worth the energy. And here's the thing, you don't think about it, you just do it. And that's the best kind of connection, where you just go towards it, you gravitate towards it. Yeah, there's some planning in here. There's a little bit of strategy built into it, but it's kind of like I'm thinking, I'm planning, I'm thinking, I'm planning. I want to approach the best possible energy towards this person who is kind of looking like this to you. So that Knight of Wands, your passion as well as your love energy. For here, you, the Taurus I'm looking at, it's both. You need to emotionally harmonize with someone before you can release your sexual energy. You want to pair up with somebody in that respect of, I harmonize my cup with yours easily. It's just between the two of us. It's unique and special to just the two of us. It's not diluted. In fact, it's highly concentrated with that Two of Cups energy. And that Knight of Wands, it's like, yes, this Christina, I would take off for. I would take off for this Christina. Yes, this. Give me this. Dear universe, give me that. Okay, I got you. So that's why I'm saying you're kind of classic again, Taurian kind of reserve system. I'm reserving the best parts of myself until I know there's something worth gravitating towards, moving towards without hesitation, without any sort of bullshit. I'm going over there, right? And you've started that process, or you will in the new year. I can see, again, all your Ace of Wands here is showing me where you've come from and how you're going to be meeting someone soon that kind of fits the criteria that you've been looking for. It looks like to me. That's very good. I like it. I understand your conservation system. It makes perfect sense to me. You don't want to have any doubts or hesitations. It's kind of like, yeah, I know how to please me. That's never been an issue, Christina. I know how to please me. It's just, you know, can I meet someone who shares those same drives, principles of pleasure, as well as love and passion, you know, where it's kind of sacred between two people, and it's special between two people, and there's none of this fuzzy, confusing bullshit. It just is, right? And there you go. I like it. No hesitation. So I don't know who you're getting dressed up for, honey, but you look good. Okay, you look towards, like, of course I look good. When do I not look good? Yes, it's true. It's not just Leo that has the vanity streak. Taurus does too, famously. Did you know that about your sign? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got a little vanity streak. It's like, it's not vanity, Christina. It's just, you know. It's part of my sensualism. Oh, I know. I know. I know. I know. You don't have to tell me about that. I know. I don't knock you for it, honey. I do not knock you for it. No, no, no. Taurus is very careful about their presentation. Very. Even when you're not trying, you're still trying. But, you know, not in a bad way. It's just part of who you are. And it is part of that classic, again, Taurian sensual energy. It's like, I need to look a certain way. I need to feel a certain way. I need to express myself in a certain way. So I've met plenty of Tauruses who insist they aren't trying, and yet they are. Because they have a look, whether they like it or not. They still have a look, even while they insist they're not trying to have a look. They still do. Okay, let's take a look at those Ace of Pentacles. Good investments, please, for Taurus in the new year. Investments, please. Opportunities. Investments, opportunities. Investments, opportunities in the new year. Show me. Investments and opportunities in the new year, please. Yes, we're opening a cycle, at least in one place for sure. Let's take a look at that pentacle though. Chariot. Ooh, 7 of Cups. Yes, honey. Yes, Taurus. Yes, honey. I like it. Good. It's like, I've been waiting. I did not just hear that. I did not just hear that. Did I just? Yes, I did. I'm sorry, I'm having a little chuckle. So I do love 80s music. The only thing about 80s music, classically, can be very dramatic, like a little over the top. And that's one of the trademarks of 80s music. And I did not just hear Foreigner. Was it Foreigner? Or I don't remember, honey. It's one of those 80s bands. I've been waiting for a girl like you. So that's it. I'm so sorry. I did not just hear that. I haven't heard that song in years. Oh my God. To answer your question, I've had a lot of coffee today. Okay, in case you couldn't tell. Ace of Pentacles, yes, you are invested in a new investment. Now, Ace of Pentacles, if you're not familiar, hi, cross watchers, if you're not familiar with that pentacle energy, for earth signs, it can be an all-in-one basket type of thing. So for Taurus, in that respect of what they invest in is considered like a life force. It's like a perpetual thing that they can commit to over and over again, something that they know is viable and has a future. They're more likely to invest in it. So in that pentacle can be their love energy. It can be their passion energy. It could be their money. Okay, it can be a little bit of anything in here. And I'm looking at a Taurus who's like, I'm interested in one thing. I found somebody. Baby, I found someone. No, it's like, and here's that waiting element, the 2 of Wands and the options of love with 7 of Cups and the Chariot. It's like you have been waiting to fall in love for a long time, or you've been waiting for your heart to kickstart for a long time. I've been waiting to move in a particular direction for a long time. I'm interested in that particular investment, Christina. And we're talking long haul. So that Ace of Pentacles is what we can actually invest in that has legitimacy for the long term. It's real. We can put roots in it. We can stand by it. We can commit to it, right? And this is, again, that classic Taurian energy. And the name of I thought I was going to see something money. And I might see some money stuff. But right now, I'm looking at a Taurus. It's like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to fall in love. And you're ready to do more than that, honey. You got your passion in there, too. You've ID'd someone. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness. You have Cancer in your chart. I just know you do. That hit me in the weirdest way. I don't know why. That would also explain that 7 of Cups too. Oh no. Yeah, that can't be easy. Being fixed sign, but then having that variety of emotions. You can kind of struggle with that. That's for some of you, not all of you, but that did hit me very hard. For some of you, by the way, the 27th, as well as the 24th, might be important. Again, of what month I could not say. It could be December. I'm leaning more towards January. Again, after the new year. I don't know why. That thing with the I know. So especially if you have Cancer in your chart and it can feel, like your emotions pull you in multiple directions, and you being a fixed sign, you can often wrestle with that kind of dichotomy. I understand. But also there's been a huge part of your heart space that has been wanting to pull forward in love for a while, but you've also been holding out for the right person. Again, you don't want to just put your cups into someone for the sake of it. Well, it's like that's dating for dating. That sucks. Nobody wants to do that. We want to feel like we're part of something special and unique, and that lights us up, that inspires us to move, and we don't think about it. You have some planning in here. I see a little strategy in you somewhere having to do with somebody. But for the most part, it's like you've been ready to open up for a while. You have been wanting to invest in love for a long time. You have not just settled for anyone. It's this idea that your heart is just beating so strong to move in a particular direction. And I think you've withheld, this is coming across very strongly, you've withheld that inclination from your heart for a long time. It's not, again, for the absence of love or wanting to be in love. It was because you just hadn't met anyone like you. That's what it feels like to me. I'm looking for a Taurus who says, I need something I don't know that I'm all that special, but what I feel is, and I want someone to reside in that heart space with me, of understanding what I have to give and to offer is unique and special. And whomever it is I'm connecting with, they have something of similar quality that is also unique and special that they will offer to me and I can offer to them. And it was just going to feel right. You just want it to feel right. Again, it's like you're not putting yourself out there just to do it. You want to know who it is you're connecting with in that respect of it has to feel right and it has to feel strong. You want it to feel strong, but there's this thing about, and it has to be special. It has to be special. Two of Cups, it has to be special. It's a bond between me and them. That's it. No one else. Everyone else in the world can burn. But this bond I have with that person, it has to be special. It has to fit me. That's what the Two of Cups is. Our cups fit each other. That's why we can exchange them. And in that, your passion is born. So when I tell you, you've been holding out, or there's been a place in your heart that's been holding out for the right person to evoke in you that sense of movement. I got to do this. I got to get in there. I got to get in that game. I got to go. That's what you've been holding out for. And it's been with you for a long time and it's coming to fruition. I do believe in the new year. I have to go towards this. I have to go towards this person. And it's so strong in you, that inclination to invest, not just, again, for the sake of having options. I'm not trying to date just to date. I'm not trying to pick up a cup just to pick up a cup, love. I'm trying to have a long-term goal where my love is expandable outwards and definitely into the future, where I'm always going to have a drive. I'm always going to have a motivation. I'm always going to have a sense of roots in my heart space. Yes? And it's beautiful. And it is coming through. It's coming through, honey. It's coming through. I want to get more in it. I really thought I was going to see money. And maybe I will. Maybe I will. But honey, you're surprising me today. I love that. And this is a great surprise. I thank you for that. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. You have just, and this is so misunderstood about Taurus. You are strongly, highly romantic. It's just, it gets buried down in that bull cavity of yours that gets all the way down there. So what people see on the surface with Taurus is this big, strong bull. Oh, don't piss it off. It could fuck my shit up. You know, and that's all true. That's all true about Taurus. But it's like what you want is to find that special person that can look past that kind of bull energy, that kind of stubbornness, that kind of need to control, and see the kind of soft, squishy person in you. And that is part of you. That is who you are. It's buried down in there. And you don't always let it out for just any person, any one person. It's like for Taurus, that kind of special love, unique energy that comes through is only someone who can provoke that sensitive, especially if you have Cancer in your chart. Somebody's got to hit your heart the right way. That's just the way it is. But you want somebody to kind of look past that and see your passion. You want them to see your best efforts. You want them to see the unique bond. You want them to feel it too. Again, you're not just looking for any old average person in here. You want someone that you can harmonize with. Anything else, please, about this Ace of Pentacles? I mean, I just see you gravitating towards love, the right one, the correct one. I can't believe I heard that. I've been waiting for a girl like you. What? Who is that? That drives me crazy. I do this all the time. Anyway, very dramatic. Beautiful, but dramatic. I've been waiting. And non-specific, of course. Traditionally, tarot is meant to be non-gender specific. It's about the energy, and sometimes, though, things hit me a certain way. Okay. Anything else, please, about that Ace of Pentacles? See, that's what I'm saying. There it is again, a Page of Pentacles, but with the full energy. Yeah, some of you are going to invest in taking off in that new chapter, man. And it's kind of, there's a little bit of a plan here. You have a strong thought about somebody making that little investment, into something bigger. Could this be the one? You got a strong pull, honey. You got a strong pull in a particular direction. Anything else, please, in this Ace of Pentacles? Four of Wands. Four of Swords. Page of... That's it. You are literally opening yourself up towards a greater, you want relationship energy. You want the commitment energy. You want all that in a bag of chips, honey. It's all here. That Page of Wands, you're opening up towards it with the Four of Swords. You've had a lot of time to rest and contemplate on this. And this is the advantage, right, of not moving away. I'm sorry, not moving on some of those faster inclinations. It's like, I know what that's like, where people are like, oh, you should be out there. You should be putting yourself out there. Says who? Have you seen what's out there? You know what? You concern yourself with your stuff. You don't need to concern yourself with my personal life. Thank you very much. I know, and it's kind of like I am guessing you have been someone who's like, some people have pushed on you. You know, and honey, if you're unhappy, go out there, meet new people, and you're like, it just hasn't felt right. It hasn't felt right. It's kind of like you want the thing to be triggered organically, naturally, easily. You don't want to have to contrive it or force it, right? You just want that connection to be unique and to present itself forward as it is. Kind of like that. I'm not saying you want it to fall in your lap necessarily, but you do want it to be obvious. It's one of those things where it's like, yes, I am opening myself up more towards love. Yes, I am opening this literally what this is. I'm opening myself up more to relationships and the idea of commitment and having something strong and solid with somebody. That's what I want to do. I want to commit for the long haul. I want to commit for the long term. I do. I want all of that in there. But also, I want to feel like it's right. You know? I want to feel like it's right. It's that fine line between it shouldn't have to feel like a job / work activity, but also willingness to try. Try for the right person. Feels right. It looks right. It might be right. That kind of thing. It's hard to define. It's almost like you have been... It's almost like you have been waiting to wake up. It's almost like you've been waiting to wake up to the right time, place, circumstance, person. It's a longing in your heart, and it's been there for a long time. You want the real deal. You want the whole thing. You want the big kahuna, right? But you also didn't want to try just for the sake of it. It had to be the right time, the right person, the right place, the right circumstance. And it really does feel like your heart is waking up so strongly. And there's something here that is pulling you. It's calling to you. It's a very strong love bond, I do believe. The Lovers, you're choosing it. The Lovers is a choice. It always must be. But it's looking like you're choosing literally to take action towards it. Whoever that person is. I'll see if I can get more on them. But yeah, your Ace of Pentacles, you want to invest in the long term, honey. The Chariot, the Four of Wands, you don't get much more long term in love and in life than that. That's beautiful. But it's, again, it's anticipatory. You've been wanting to wake up to it, and there's something in you that says the timing is right, the timing is nigh. And it's in the start of the new year. World's End. And also the opening of. Okay? So as we close out one year, we're opening to a new. And your energy is taking on that force. It's beautiful. It's open, it's optimistic, it's contemplative. It knows where it's been, and it knows where it wants to go. These are all the elements of a fantastic journey in one's life. I know where I've been. I know what I've been holding out for. And I know what I'm going to pursue. Yes? I like it. Show me that Ace of Cups, please. Now let's check out the old heart space here. Show me that Ace of Cups, please. Taurus's heart. That's what I'm saying. I keep seeing elements of suspension. It's like... But it's like, I won't be made to move for just anybody, right? I have to know that it's unique. I have to know that it's special and that I can resonate and harmonize with it immediately without question. So I'm not trying to throw darts at the phone book, right? I'm not trying to swipe left or right or whatever the hell people do these days. I'm not trying to do that. I'm going to know what I'm going to know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to know what I'm going to know. I like it. Show me the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Over here, though, suggests you know. You know something. I see you making your move over here. And this is what has led up to it. So that holding back on your Ace of Pentacles, that holding back on your Ace of Wands. It's beautiful. The inclination was there. But you want someone who can meet you there in your love and in your passions. It's interesting. I have never seen you move this fast before. In terms of no hesitation. That's what I mean by that. There's a connection here that you want to make happen, and I see you putting your energy out towards it. I do. Show me the Ace of Cups, please. New Year. Show me the heart space, please, for Taurus in the new year. Show me the heart space for Taurus in the new year, please. Show me the heart space for Taurus in the new year. Show me the Ace of Cups, please. The Moon. Ah, keep it secret, keep it safe. Yeah, your heart's been away for a long time. Many a moon, as we would say. Your heart space has been tucked away for many a moon. Your heart does not get touched lightly. Like I said, people have to get past that big, strong bull exterior. The stiffness. The rigidity. People are counting on me. I can't be soft and squishy. I'm the bull. The bull's not soft and squishy. Oh. I'm not on the outside or not. It takes a person patience to get to know Taurus. 9 of Cups. I didn't even see that guy flip out. Like I've said, you know exactly what that image is. This is the Casanova Tarot deck, by the way. I think that their interpretation of the 9 of Cups is fair game. I suppose you could say it's fair game. Like I said, I know what pleases me. And so you have too. You have kept your internal pleasure systems to yourself for a very long time. It's like I said, this Taurus I'm looking at, your heart is not easily touched. It's not lightly touched. It takes patience to get to know you. It takes a certain sense of space and the respect of you as a person to get to know you. And it's kind of like you're flourishing from the inside out. So when I say someone hasn't been able to touch you easily or love you easily, that's what that means. You weren't ready to receive it. You had to get into a space where you felt more comfortable exposing your heart, and you haven't been in a space where you have felt comfortable exposing your heart for a long time. A Hanged Man, the Moon, the Two of Pentacles. It's like you didn't know what to make of it one way or the other. You often thought, you wondered yourself, how come I don't feel things so easily? How come my heart space always feels like at a distance? Or people have said that to you. It's like, Taurus, it's not easy to get to know you. Or, Taurus, I don't know what you're feeling. Yeah? You've wondered that too. How come it is so hard to reach me in there? When I say your heart is not easily touched, that's exactly what that means. You know, for some reason your heart space, your Ace of Cups, has been gently tucked away and in suspension under the moon for many a moon, for a long time. For a long, long time. And it's like no one's been able to reach your heart in a very long time. And also, you weren't trying to sort it out either. You wondered about it. How come you don't feel things more strongly? How it is you haven't been able to attach to people more easily. Your heart's been away for a long time. It hasn't been exercised in a long time. Not like that. Not like that. I see you talking to people, you interact with people, but no one's really been able to touch you in that way. Not in the heart space, nowhere else. It's kind of like I'll never let my heart out again until I know I can meet someone who connects with me in that way. That's not generic, it's actually quite specific, and they can harmonize with me emotionally, sexually, spiritually, the whole thing. Otherwise, no. There's a reason behind that. You feel like you've been absent from your own heart for a long time. Your heart has not been easily touched. You've always known what pleases you. I said that very early on. You've always known what pleases you. You just haven't shared it with someone else. It's like you kept the pleasures just to yourself. It was just easier that way than trying to share them with someone else who wouldn't appreciate it or wouldn't get it, or they think you're too weird, or they think you're too sensual, or they wouldn't understand your emotionality, your expression, how to touch you, how to love you, okay, how to express themselves sexually towards you. It's like, I have all the desires and drives, Christina, but I've just been disappointed over and over again. And it was just easier to shut my heart away than have hope that the contrary could be true. I understand. It makes sense. It does. It makes sense. It does make sense. Sometimes it is easier to just kind of shut your heart away than kind of continuously be met with disappointment, you know, in terms of, oh, here's another person that's kind of like everyone else. What they do and say for me is what they could do and say for anyone else, right? Nah. I'm looking for something that's more special. But also there's a little background story in there. I don't want to dig too far into it. It's heavily past oriented. I'm seeing a Taurus. Your heart has been, I don't know if it's been locked away, but it was definitely tucked away, even to you, for a long time. And so when I'm telling you and insisting that your heart is waking up, because it's ready, because it wants to, because it wants to be touched again, because you want to be in love again, because you're ready for that particular investment, you're ready for that particular upper level connection with the lovers. That's exactly what it means. So whether having met this person inspires this in you, or you were just kind of like Sleeping Beauty, you were waking up anyway, I don't know. It's just, it's good to see your heart. I like this. Look at the balls on this Taurus. Look at that. Or boobies, whatever. Balls or boobies, I don't know, honey. I just see you like, oh, okay. Well, I was asleep for a long time, and whew, I've had my shot of espresso. Look at that. Let's go towards that. Look at that. No hesitation. I feel like you've been slowly waking up. It's like Sleeping Beauty waking up. I don't know if you're reacting to a prince or a princess, honey, but your energy does look almost like a fairy tale waiting to come true. Is there anything else, please, about this Ace of Cups, please, for Taurus in the new year? No, no. Your heart has not been easily touched for many a moon. I would dare say years. 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 It was just kind of safer to keep it that way, right? Knowing your own pleasures, though, that's never been an issue. You might have lost touch with those pleasures. But I think once you meet somebody and connect with somebody who reminds you of your own pleasure systems, it's like, oh yeah, that feels right. I'm like that too. Huh. They like blowjobs as much as I do. That's just, I'm sorry. I'm just going back to the Nine of Cups. It's more than that, obviously. That's awesome. There you are. There you are. Case in fucking point, Spirit. Thank you very much. All right, look at that. Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, case in point. You've always been here, honey. That's you. That is you. The fixed signs are the kings. You are the King of Pentacles. You have been separated from your heart space for a long time. You've always been there. Physically, you're there. You're responsible, you're head of state, you're stable, you're reliable, you are sensual, but you kind of put that, all the earth signs tend to be sensual, more so Taurus. But that's all kind of been put away. Again, it was all under the moon. You kind of keep your personal pleasures to yourself. You don't share them with someone else, and that's because your heart was put away. And how long it was put away, I don't know, but it was not easily touched. Not for a long, long time. It's like nothing could just get to you. Not there. No. No one could just reach you in there. Oh, fucking forget it, honey. You'd have a better shot at going to the moon than the Taurus I'm looking at. It's, and that is changing. The Wheel of Fortune, it is changing. I'm telling you, you're waking up. Specifically, your heart space is waking up. So who the hell you're picking up on, I don't know. But it is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you've been wanting this, desiring it. It's almost like you're looking at yourself, waiting for your heart to kind of take its new journey. You've thought about opening up to relationship and commitments for a while. I gotta see who's provoked. Okay, well, first of all, let's check you out. Show me the Hierophant, please. Really? I was having such a good time with your reading. I didn't even notice. Show me the Hierophant, please. Show me the Hierophant, please. Show me the Hierophant, please. I'm waiting for something specific. Hold on. It's white. Why am I seeing so much white? Like something soft and white. I don't know what it is. It's something soft and white. It's in front of you. It maybe not right now. In future with this person, for some reason there's something white here, and it's soft, or it looks soft. It might be an outfit someone's wearing, white flowers, I don't know. I can't, it's white flowers or something feminine. It's white and it's somehow feminine, but you think the texture of it's soft. I don't know how to explain it. The Hierophant, you, 7 of Cups, again. You, the Hierophant twice, fuck off. 3 of Pentacles, don't let that discourage you. It's the starting out. It's the starting out. It's the starting out energy of you exploring outwards. Your heart is waking up. It wants to go outward, outside of itself. You might be double, triple Taurus. The Hierophant twice. By the way, your upcoming birth month might be terribly important to you, as in May, or if you might be an early Taurus, so that would be late April to late May. Your birth season might be terribly important this year. But in terms of that 3 of Pentacles, it is just beginning to open up with you. Again, with that 7 of Pentacles, I'm telling you, your heart space is waking up. You are giving yourself ultimately permission to move forward in this way. The Hierophant is here twice. You're recognizing this within yourself. It's quite the power move. And it's going to be, and by that I mean it's going to be a powerful thing when you realize it for what it is. It's going to make you feel very strong and very much yourself. Parts of that self you have been disconnected from so long. That heart space that's been kind of tucked away under the moon for a very long time. When you realize that you are waking up in this way, you're going to feel very much alive and very much yourself. You are here standing in your power not once but twice as the Hierophant. So you are recognizing this energy within yourself. It's a starting out structure. 3 of Pentacles. It's beginning. So the 3 of Pentacles in Tarot is the first time we see a beginning structure of something. We start here in order to expand outwards. You are expanding outwards. You showed me straight away who you're trying to expand outwards to, and the premise and background behind it that is telling me that you have been leading up to this. You're doing it. You're doing it. Could be connecting to fellow Taurus. We have Gemini here, strong Leo, Cancer, a little bit of Pisces, but it's more like the energy of the thing. Is there anything else, please? I'll be darned. That's the 3rd time I've seen that. 53. I don't think that's your age. I don't think that's your age. It could be in reference to May 3rd. You bet. 5 and 3 goes back to 8, which is Leo energy. Some of you if you have Leo in your chart, you're being pulled forward by your Leo energy. For some of you, yes. That's for some of you, not all of you, so don't be discouraged by that. It's just sometimes you get specifics about who in the collective it might be applying to. If anything, I'm seeing 55. Double 5 change. May 5th. 5-5, of course, is always powerful change. Always. May 3rd specifically might be important, but again, I'm seeing that as 5-3 goes to 8, goes back to Leo. So if you have Leo in your chart, North Node, your Moon rising, your Saturn placement or your Jupiter placement, Venus placement, yes, pay attention to that. You're being led for some of you by that energy. So Leo is initiative, strength, tenacity, the nerve, protection, strength, but love and gentleness. 55. Time for change. I can't say for some of you it's not a possibility. 53, 55, 57. These are if that could be power years for some of you. Absolutely. Yes, but you will have felt this energy in terms of awakening by your next birth season. This, though. Anything else here, please, about the Hierophant? 37 for some of you, of course. Strength, I told you. Fucking called it, man. I'm just saying. Some of us are good at our jobs. I'm just saying. Fuck off. No, even I get surprised sometimes. It's like, yeah, so called it. Strength. I'm telling you, if you have Leo in your chart, I need you to rise to those particular characteristics. Okay. So for instance, Leo is in my North Node. It's the only Leo placement I have is North Node. So when I feel challenged to make the most change, that's when I need to adapt those Leo principles, okay? So if any of you have that Leo energy in your chart that's terribly prominent, as we discussed, Moon, rising, North Node, Saturn, Jupiter, maybe Mercury, I need you to allow yourself to be led by your Leo energy, because Leo is always going to take strength of heart. They are fixed sign, but they're going to take from strength of heart. In other words, to move yourself forward under your own sense of will, guidance, direction, initiative, leadership, change. Under your own sense of fortitude and strength, heart, will, conviction, etc. So yes, strength. I'm telling you, I know I saw 53 as a prominent number for a couple of the signs. I cannot recall who. I am sorry. So yes, for some of you it is a time reference, specifically May 3rd, possibly March 5th. I'm not convinced of that, but yes, possibility. 53, 55, 57 might be a power number for some of you, also including 37 as in age, possibly. And 55, of course, denotes change, no matter who you are or what age you are. It's a power number for change. 5, 5, 5. It's time. We're happening. It's waking up. So your heart has been in a place where not many have been able to reach it, not even you. Some of you have felt cut off and distance from places, peoples, and things while you have literally been there. While you have literally been there as the King of Pentacles. And that's changing. Wheel of Fortune. So while your physical energy has been here, your sense of emotionality has not been easily touched or accessed. Not just by anyone, and not even by you. That's changing. 9 of Pentacles. Yes, I'm telling you, you're waking up. a state of independence. This is me. This is what I'm working with. This is what I got. This is my worth. This is my value, baby. I know who I am. I know what I'm about. I know what my worth is. Man, some of you are coming into such a strong sense of self by your birth season. Fascinating. All right, let me jump over here real quick. Let me see if I can get a little bit more on this person. Maybe the situation, circumstances, I don't know. Show me a little bit more on this Ace of Swords, please. Show me the more on the Ace of Swords. Page of Cups, introductory, the Hermit, Virgo, excuse me, Ten of Wands. You've had a lot of healing to do within yourself before your heart would open up, even in the smallest of ways. Again, some Leo, Virgo, that's all coming from within though. The Leo, Virgo, and even Cancer energy is all coming from within you. You have some extremely strong aspects within you. Is that why you shut your heart away? Sometimes? Why you shut it down is you just feel like you feel too much. That too many things pull you in multiple directions. And then you don't know which way to dedicate yourself towards. So it's easier to just shut down sometimes. Especially if you have multiple fixed signs in your chart. Double Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. And then also that emotional diversity that Cancer isn't so well known for. Is that why you shut down sometimes? You just feel so strongly and you can't pursue them all that you shut down because it's just easier, right? You just get overwhelmed sometimes with everything that's going on in there, that you don't know which area sometimes to devote yourself to, what to pursue. It's just easier sometimes to put your heart away, right? And the only condition I've seen from you is that someone has to be so outstanding, but so not outstanding as in worth or bravado or show or in terms of their person, but someone who can magnificently sync with you in a way that makes sense to you and just you. You've had to clear up a strong sense of being overburdened in the heart, in your physical energies, your sense of discipline, exhaustion, before you could allow just even a little bit of your heart to open up. Knowing that there was more to life than that. That there's sun in you. That you could feel, but you could never quite put your finger on. That you could feel but could never quite put your finger on. Yes, you're right. There is someone here for you. There is someone here to connect with that matches you in that way. And you can kind of feel it. That's why you're gravitating towards it so strongly. But it's like it's forcing you to wake up in ways that you haven't in a long time. And it's that confusion. Which way is my sun, Christina? I feel very strongly in many directions, so much so that I get overwhelmed and I got to shut the fucking thing down. I don't know which way to go to sometimes. I understand. And that's why you need something so strong to provide to you that sense of absolute conviction about where to go and whom to go towards. That way there's no confusion in you. And it's like, that's why you've been holding out. That's why your heart's been kind of away. I don't just want anyone to access it, because what if I'm wrong? It has to speak to me so innately, so easily, that I won't have confusion. That the burdens that anything I'll have in this life will be worth it if I know that one's the right one. Okay, now we're cooking. Yeah, and now we're into it. Now we're cooking. But I was trying to ask more on this person. And in this person, you know, there might have been some conflict here with this person about whether or not they're the right sun for me. I feel so many things sometimes, you know. They might be a sun, I don't know. I don't know. But now there's absolutely no hesitation in you towards the new year. So how fast you'll take action towards them, I don't know. But once you have the thought, you can't take it back. That's all I know. You can't take it back, and then you're going to start pursuing it. quickly you're going to devise plans, but I'm telling you right now, your energy's spiffy as fuck when you present yourself to them. So I don't know, but it's like, you got a plan, honey. See, you're so tired of hanging back. You're so tired of doubting yourself. That shit's changing. It's part of over here with the Wheel of Fortune, that thing you do where you hold back from yourself and what it is that you want because you have doubts and you have suspicions and you don't know if you can trust any particular direction because they all feel strongly to you. I don't know what to do. Just shut it down. Just shut it the fuck down. I feel too many things at one time, and I just want to be able to dedicate myself to one particular thing at a time. And it's I'm tired of it. I'm tired of holding myself back. I don't want to second guess myself anymore. There they are again. This is, oh, history. Oh, we got some history. This is when we separated. So I'm seeing that Five of Pentacles here. There's the Lovers again twice, also with that Five of Pentacles. There has been a big part of you where you're here, but you're not. And that's changing, as we've discussed. Your heart has not been easily touched. And there's someone here whom you might have broken ties with once upon a time. They are that Lover's energy, where it's looking like you will be taking decided action towards them when you know absolutely that they are the truth of your own particular convictions, and you're able to back it up with all that strength that we've been talking about. So I don't know who this person is to you, but it's looking like we got a little history between you and them. But ultimately, Taurus, regardless if they're new or if you have a history, I don't give a fuck. The point is that you know what your truth is and you're acting in accordance with it. And that Five of Pentacles, ultimately, let's take them, fuck them. Let's take them off the table. Let's say they don't exist. Let's take them off the table. This is the bigger point here. You have been separate from you. They are part of the things that make you separate from you. They're just another representation of that Five of Pentacles. That which you have been denying yourself, that which you have been separated from, that which represents your heart having been under the moon for such a long time that even you had a hard time accessing it. You understand me? They're just one more representation of that. And you're telling me I'm tired of separating who I am from my own sense of self and feeling. Never mind connecting with somebody else. And you know what? Fuck it. I've met someone here who represents that part of me I buried a long time ago. I know it. I see it. I feel it. I gotta fucking go. I got to go. And so you are. Without apology. You are waking up. When I'm telling you you're waking up, honey, it's just a matter of time. Okay, sorry, we gotta wrap this up. I did not mean the New Year's readings to go on this long. It's worth it to me. It's worth it to me. You are. This is beautiful. This is amazing. This is a real story of loss and triumph and development of where we're going, why we're doing it, motivation, etc. Critical time frames other than January. I don't know when. This is what's really irritating me. I keep saying at the start of the year, but honey, I don't know when your undisputed truth kicks in, and that's when you move without hesitation. Whoever they are is just one more representation of the way you've kept yourself separated from your heart. That's all that Five of Pentacles is. The doubt, the distrust you put in yourself. Feeling overwhelmed sometimes, not knowing what to do, so you just don't do anything at all. And I get it. It's like, if I ever connect with somebody again, it has to be in such a way that I don't ever question myself. I just know it's right. Even if I can't explain it, I just know that it's right. And whomever that, it was just another representation. Okay, that's it. It was another representation of that Five of Pentacles, of keeping ourselves separated from the love we want, the life we want, the sun we want, the sex we want, all of it. All of it. That's what having your heart under the moon is. Everything goes in there, not just your love, everything. Everything that has given you joy, pleasure, any of it, love, all of it. That all went under the moon for a long time. And now you want the exact opposite. It's like you're making up for lost time, honey. Whew. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. The Fool, on the Fool's Journey, Queen of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh. Okay. There's that Knight of Wands again. I said Nine of Wands get cheeky. Oh, when you think about this person, it's so cheeky, it's so directional, it's so fuck yeah. It's triumphant and I don't know who this is to you or who they will be to you in future. You may not have met them yet. I don't know. All I know is that when you begin the Fool's journey, and the Fool is literally 0 in tarot, it has no set point. It's when you begin the journey. So I don't know when you get hit with that undisputed truth that you cannot ignore, and you also don't want to. You're going to go towards it like that. And that's when you begin the Fool's journey. It's your choice. It is your choice. And the Queen of Cups, water energy, where your waters flow in a way that's loving, it's mature, it's open, it's expressive, it's undeniable. And then the Knight of Wands. So we have some lovely love and lovely sex. It's all brilliant. So it's whenever you open up towards it. So I don't know who's kicking you off. I don't know. I wish I could see more of them. It's a growing thing under your moon, though. It's a growing thing under your moon. The dissatisfaction, the boredom, the idleness. Having all your best feelings away under the moon. It bores you. You don't want to be there anymore. I'm telling you, you're waking up. It's a secret desire that grows in you. Pisces season might be terribly important. The 7th, the 18th. Possibly of February, I don't know. You have been so separated from loving yourself and caring for yourself. It's like all you look around sometimes and you see the burdens and you never see the quality of care that you need for yourself, the love that you need for yourself, okay? The care and attention that you need for you. You have been so separated from that from such a long time. Again, that goes back hearkening to the moon, putting the best of who you are under there. And it's time for you to come out of that. So again, I apologize. I can't get strong time references. It's just whenever you wake up to this, I have every reason to believe parts of this will begin in January. However, I see the majority of your energetic spike, the Wheel of Fortune specifically, turning more so literally in your season. A lot of fives. A lot of fives. 5 of Pentacles, of course, is one of your cards. 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah. Change, 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 change. So yes, you are waking up. I have every reason to believe manifestation. You've had to fight 5 more 5s. 9 of Cups. You have to fight for yourself. You have to fight for your own sense of this is what I want. I've been pulling it in and I've been getting in my own way. Perhaps now the time is right because you know what? I want this. I want that 9 of Cups. I want someone to share that 9 of Cups with me. I can do this. I can bring this on and I fucking want to. Yes. Yes. Yes, I can't, I wish I could hone in on this. This is the strongest point of reference by far. But it's when you waken up fully to the Fool's energy. It's when you decide to do this. And once you do, there's no stopping you. Of course there isn't. There's no stopping you once you decide, honey. That's just the way you are. It's just sometimes it takes you a while to get there. But I promise you, your energy is waking up into the future, not staying in the past. And I know that your heart has been on lockdown for a long time, so much so that you feel you're out of touch with your own feelings. You're waking up. I want you to abide by the strength that you are feeling, particularly that Leo energy. It's looking like you're going to have a stronger sense of self by next Leo season. I would just want to know when you're taking action, honey. That's gorgeous. It's forthright. It's determined. Okay. It says, I know what I want. I know what I'm doing. You're more ready than you know. You're more ready than you know. You've been saying no for a long time. You think you're not ready. That's not true. You do have an opportunity and you will. I know you've been saying no, I'm not ready. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You've been meditating on this. Prayers. You keep saying no. There's a calling here. And you've told yourself no so many times. No, no, no. And your oppositional force, which is not meant to be your oppositional force, it's your spiritual energy that's been telling you by your guides and whoever else, by the gods you pray by, have been telling you, Taurus, you're ready. You have this opportunity. Taurus, you're ready. You have this opportunity. You have meditated on it. You have prayed about it. You are more ready than you know. And you have gotten so used to saying no, no, And your spirit guide, your spirit energy, would that you surround you energetically, be it God, the universe, energy, whatever it is you want to call it, has told you, Taurus, you have this opportunity. Fucking take it. You're ready. And you went, no. Like multiple times. And now you're finally saying, okay. How do you know a Taurus? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay, yeah. And that's why I love your sign. When Taurus won't do shit until they're ready. That's it. I love it. I fucking love it. That's one of your favorite signs, honey. You're very straightforward to work with, but you have in you, classically, in that bull, that Taurian energy, big, tough exterior, resistant. You're resistant for a reason, honey. You are one of the signs that can weather most storms. People need you for that reason, but it also is your con. You can resist even that which you want, to the point that you get in your own way. And I know you're used to hearing the word stubborn. It's one of those things where you have to be so worked up and so tired and so disillusioned, where you can only take so much before you're willing to crack open just a little bit of change to see if there's another way. And I think I'm looking at a Taurus who's tired of having the best of themselves hidden away, like it doesn't matter or it doesn't count. Yes, it does. You want to feel big feelings again. You want to feel big love again. You want to feel big passion again. And you hardcore scoping somebody that you ID'd as that could be it. That could be it. That could be it. That could be the one. That could be that Two of Cups and that Knight of Wands. This could be the person I get all pretty and cleaned up for. This could be... It's more than that. But this is my favorite piece by far. Is again, take them off the table. The Hierophant. You're like, okay, this feels pretty good. I feel like me. And that's a priceless thing. Is to feel like yourself. But it's like you're feeling things again. You feel stronger. You step back into the power that you recognize that is you. So I see some of this process kicking off in January. I see the height of your energy really start to come out by your next birthday. And then it seems to really strongly express itself outwards by Leo season, I believe. I don't know how far this plays into it with that person. I don't know. It seems to be a continual effort. It's not a one-shot deal. It's a continual thing that you continue to build yourself into. And I say good on you. Good luck with that. I think that's enough. That's a hell of a year, honey. That's a hell of a year. I like that. Spirit's like, Taurus, you're ready. No. Taurus, here's an opportunity. No. What else did I see? You've meditated. You've prayed on it. You feel this is right. Okay, well, maybe you have a point. I love it. It's so you. That's so you. Yes, indeed. So the world is not just about closing. It's about opening. As the world closes out and the new year begins, you will become more and more acquainted with whatever this Ace of Swords is to you. And thus you're going to open a new cycle. You've been wanting to wake up to it for a long time. Your heart is waking up. And in many respects, you are Sleeping Beauty. Okay? It's like no one can touch you on the outside. No one can access you. If you recall, Sleeping Beauty's locked away in a tower. No one's been able to access that person. She's beautiful, but no one can access her, right? Or him, whatever. Sex is irrelevant. No one's been able to access them. They've been locked away in a tower, but they have massive beauty and love in them, and ability, and even magic. They possess a great deal of magic, and it's all been locked away. And no one's been able to get to it until it took one person, just one person, to persist past that tower, the blockage and the stubbornness, to show patience and resolve, to awaken that energy that's been there this whole time, that actually makes you want to wake up and find out if indeed that is your son. It's beautiful. I like this. Okay, that's enough. Taurus, honey, you put it in the comments as you see fit. It's going to be a hell of a year for some of you, and I I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and I hope you are too. Take care. Be well.